Before that night, she was a skeptic, grounded, logical, and firmly disbelieving in anything paranormal. No ghosts, no spirits, no afterlife. To her, the world made sense through science and nothing more. But all of that changed one week in 2018. She had just undergone a routine procedure to break up a large kidney stone, something she'd dealt with many times before. The laser had shattered the stone, and a stent had been placed to ease the passage of fragments. The pain was nothing new. The recovery? Predictable. But then her temperature began to climb. The pain intensified, unlike anything she'd felt in all her previous episodes. No amount of medication dulled it. Delirious and shivering, she told her husband to get some rest. He had work in the morning, and she didn't want to disturb him. She'd tough it out alone in the living room. Only 15 minutes later, her husband reappeared, looking puzzled. He said he'd heard knocking, faint raps on the wall like someone asking for help. But she hadn't moved, hadn't made a sound. Confused, she brushed it off. Maybe he was dreaming. He returned to bed. The knocking never left her thoughts. As the pain and fever grew worse, nausea set in. Something in her gut whispered that something wasn't right, not medically, but something else. She woke her husband and headed to the ER. That decision might have saved her life. Doctors discovered she was suffering from a serious staph infection, blood poisoning, likely from a contaminated stent. They administered antibiotics and pain medication, but since her specialist didn't have admitting privileges, they sent her home. And that's when it really began. The knocking came back with a vengeance. It came from the walls, the ceilings, the floors, from inside closets, behind doors, beneath the bed. For 2 days, as her fever hovered between 101 and 102, the sound never stopped. It traveled from room to room as if something was searching or waiting. Her husband heard it too. They searched the entire house. There was no one there. No logical explanation. No wind, no pipes, no animals. Just knock, knock, knock. Then, as suddenly as it started, it ended. Her fever broke. The house went silent. Not once since that moment has the knocking returned. But it left something behind. A sense that the veil between life and death had thinned just long enough for something on the other side to reach out. She doesn't claim to know what it was, only that it changed her. She no longer scoffs at the idea of spirits or signs or strange visitations in the night. She knows what she heard.